And you're listening to WTJU Charlottesville, and that's 91.1 FM and streaming worldwide at WTJU.net. It is 8 o'clock, and that means it is time for the sounds of Jim Waive live from the stage on this fifth night of the Folk Marathon. Give us a call at 434-924-3959. Go online to WTJU.net, but let's start off with some music from Jim Waive right here on WTJU.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see y'all. My name's Jim, and this is my special guest, Jen. She's she's my low-end friend. But here we go. We're going to play one of our songs. This one's called Old Dominion Girl. Mid the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, out where the mountain laurel grows, there lives a girl who's pretty as a penny. She's my Old Dominion girl. She lives where the water comes rushing from the mountain, and the dogwood and the honeysuckle bloom in the shade of Monticello, in a little cabin of one room. She's my Old Dominion girl. She's the prettiest in the world, prettier than Annabelle and Rosalie, softer than the yellow rose of Texas, sweeter than the bells of Tennessee. Well, it was springtime when I left my darling. Now the winter winds they blow, but in my dreams I go back to Virginia. In my heart back home to her I go. She's my Old Dominion girl. She's the prettiest in the world, prettier than Annabelle and Rosalie, softer than the yellow rose Texas, sweeter than the bells of Tennessee. Yep. She's my Old Dominion girl. She's the prettiest in the world, prettier than Annabelle and Rosalie. She's softer than the yellow rose of Texas, sweeter than the bells of Tennessee. Yeah, she's softer than the yellow rose of Texas, sweeter than the bells of Tennessee. Yeah, an Old Dominion girl's one for me. Why, thank you very much. Thank you. It's so good to be back here, see people, and Peter.
Yes, I made it down the stairs just in the nick of time. But hey, I was listening to that song upstairs and I was so entranced. I said, I really need to turn on the video. And I said, wait a second, I'm in the show. And indeed, you're listening to Jim Waive live here at the stage on this fifth night of the Folk Marathon. The number to call is 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Our goal for this hour is $800, and the way to make that happen is to make a pledge. Very simple. You do your part, we do ours. Jim, I know we don't just have a guitar up there, do we?
No, we don't. We have Jen Fleischer playing the stand-up bass. Yep. She's a member of the band The Young Divorcees.
I remember it well.
Time marches on.
Yeah, 3 years ago, the Young Divorcees were a trio that was actually here for our folk marathon.
That's it. We were
Anna
here
and Elizabeth.
Pre-pandemic. Anna Matajasic Hennessy was here playing the fiddle. But, no, we're not.
No, it's okay.
We're the matured
Divorcees happen, so.
That's right.
And, of course, pandemic did hit us, but we're so thrilled to get the two of you back in 3 years later. Yes. A lot has changed for us all since we last saw you. And one of the good things is that you're back at the Blue Moon on Wednesdays.
That is correct. Every Wednesday from 7 to 9. Laura and the gang, Hazel, Megan, and Charles. Charles cooks my meal every Wednesday. But yeah, it's great to be back there. I really missed it. I forgot how much I needed to scream weekly.
Well, the beauty of being at WTJU and on the stages, we've got a microphone, so you don't have to scream.
That's
quite
right.
as
They do
much.
now at the diner too, so I don't
Wow.
have to scream, but it's still good, a pneumatic workout.
It's
Yeah.
cathartic.
Keep oxygenated.
Yeah. Folks, I'm going to let these two get back to performing for us, but remember, the way you help out WTJU is by making that phone call at 434-924-3959 or going online to WTJU.net. Now let's get back to the sounds.
That's right. Holla. So here's another one of our songs that are going to be all our songs, so I'll quit saying that. This one's called Fool. If you see me out walking with somebody else, 'cause I don't love you no more. And if you see me dancing with somebody else, 'cause I don't love you no more. Gave you my heart, my soul, you know it's true. Gave you it all, and what did you go and do? You're such a fool. So if you see me out hugging on somebody else, 'cause I don't love you no more. And if you see me kissing on somebody else, 'cause I don't love you no more. Gave you my heart, my soul, you know it's true. Gave you it all, and what did you go and do? You're such a fool. So goodbye to you. I hope that you find a paradise you made up in your mind. It's plain to see our love's gone south. You get to step in, and I keep the house. 'Cause I gave you my heart, my soul, you know it's true. Gave you it all, and what did you go and do? You're such a fool. So if you see me gilding antlers with somebody else, 'cause I don't love you no more. And if you see that your Jesus ain't up on my shelf, it's 'cause I don't love you no more. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, you may not love Jesus no more, but we sure do love Jim
No,
Waive.
it's just the knick-knack that was on the shelf.
No, I know.
Don't you pin that on me, Peter.
There really was a Jesus on the shelf when we wrote that.
There was, and it was not my relationship.
No.
No.
No, let's make that very clear.
Yes. Because they
You're-
were gilding antlers with gold leaf.
Yes.
Makes sense when you were in a specific situation.
You had to be there.
Yeah, there was only three of us there.
Objects around.
Only three of us there. So.
Well, folks, you are listening to the return of Jim Waive here on our stage on this fifth night of the 2023 Folk Marathon. I don't know if any of y'all have been catching the marathon. It's been a heck of a week. Our volunteer announcers have been doing a great job, and we've had some great live music all week long. And I keep saying volunteer. It's true. Everyone that is putting on programs is a volunteer. All the musicians are volunteers. And what I especially love about this, even our overnights are all from WTJU. Every one of them are live concerts from this stage or back when we were
Wow.
over in Lambeth. So 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's 168 hours of original programming here at WTJU. That's
And
pretty
you
special.
work every one of those hours, don't you, Peter?
Plus a few more after that. So. But it's a joy. I do it because I love it, and everyone
plain
that
to
takes
see
place
that
in
you do.
this loves this as well. And that's why these two are up on the stage, because they appreciate WTJU as well. So they're giving of their time. They're not giving us a bill, at least not that I know about. No, they're not, of course.
No,
Because they love this station just as much. So we're hoping that you're going to show your love this time. I know we hear from you all year long by giving us a call of support, 434-924-3959. Go online to WTJU.net and make that pledge. You'll feel better that you did it.
Yeah, what is it,
After you-
$800?
$800.
I wish I
and-
could just write you a check, Peter.
Well, you know, you could, but then we'd have to have you arrested.
No,
so
then they'd charge me $835.
that's always the way.
Bank fees, jeez, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's get back into it with Jim.
All right, this one's called Crooked Man. I am a crooked man, and I walked a crooked mile. Have a crooked wife, she got a crooked smile. And we got 7 crooked children and 3 crooked dogs. We all live together in a house of crooked logs. And the lightning on the hillside lights up my baby's face. Baby, she ain't been the same since we left the old home place. You see, for 7 days and nights, up there on the ridge, 7 days and nights I gave all that I could give. Better give this crooked man a wide path, 'cause the crooked days are through. Better give this crooked man a wide path. Crooked man, he coming after you. I remember a man strong and true. I tell you, son, that man's no longer you. And you know it ain't always been this crooked man. But now crooked ways are the only thing this crooked body understands. And it's time I took my crooked ways and turned them loose on you. You that took this decent man and broke this man in two. Better give this crooked man a wide path, 'cause the crooked days are through. Better give this crooked man a wide path. Crooked man, he coming after you. Yeah, this crooked man, he's coming straight for you. Thank you.
Crooked Man live here at the stage this 5th night of the Folk Marathon. And of course, when I think of a crooked man, or I should say crooked man, I think of Jim Waive, not necessarily a crooked man.
Yeah, it's just a little. Yeah. One boot heel shorter than the other. That's all.
And one of my favorite albums that Jim put out was called Strike a Match. And if you don't have that, folks, I encourage you to find it. Is it still out there?
It's
or-
on the iTunes. That one and
All
the
right.
first one is on
Okay.
there too. You can.
Yeah, they're both great albums, and just that Strike a Match is always, I love that that title. So it's
Well, we'll
it's
do
stuck
that
with
song
me.
next.
Oh
How's
well,
that?
and okay then.
Right?
Well, there you go. That's what it takes, folks. You mention a name and
Few kind
it
words.
appears.
Catch more flies.
Cindy Crawford. Nope. Nope. Shucks. Now, we are here raising funds for WTJU, and we have gotten some nice pledges. I want to thank some folks out there, including Bill, as well as Denise and Tom for
Bill.
making
Thank you,
pledges
Denise.
as
Thank you,
well.
Tom.
So keep those pledges coming, folks. We are a quarter of the way through the hour. Our goal is $800, and we're getting there. We've definitely made a nice chunk into that. But the
Good,
way we're going to
nice.
hit it is
Thank
by
y'all,
letting
people.
folks, yes, indeed. Each of you listening, give us a call at 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net, and get those pledges in so we can hear more from Jim Waive and, well, the young divorcee, let's
That's
say.
right. My low-end friend, Jen Fleischer, definitely fills it out. It's like putting on your favorite comfy slippers. So, all right, well, here you go. Strike a match. This is about burning things from past relationships in a controlled atmosphere.
Safely.
Because there's a burn ban coming in after the 15th, so you can't burn before 4. Just so you know. Anyway,
Focus.
burning debris is the #1 cause of wildfires in Virginia. There you go. FYI. All right, here you go.
Smoky.
I'm gonna take all your pictures from my walls and wash them clean. Wash them down in gasoline. Strike a match and watch that baby burn. Gonna take all the letters that you wrote to me. Soak them down in kerosene. Strike a match and watch that baby burn. 'Cause all those words were lies, not a one was true. While I'm through with you, I'm gonna take a brand new car, park it out back, load it up with TNT. Strike a match and watch that baby burn. Gonna bolt all the windows, turn out the lights, turn on the gas and bolt the door. Strike a match and watch that baby burn. 'Cause the house just ain't no home when the love is gone. While I'm moving on, well, honey, I'm free from you, baby. Free at last. Free 'cause I torched my past. Strike a match and watch that baby burn. Yeah, strike a match and watch that baby burn. I like it.
Strike a match, live here at the stage with Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer. Give us a call, folks, 434-924-3959. Go online to WTJU.net. Let us know you're out there listening. We've had some lovely pledges. We see more folks walking in the door as we speak. We've got a nice crowd, and we're adding more with each passing note.
It's
434. Yes, it's always nice to have a crowd, and that's
See
what I love about the
faces.
stage here. 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. All right, Jim and Jen,
Yes, sir.
what's coming up? Are you,
Let's see. Let's do. What's that? Yeah, no, we'll do Sweet Dream Baby. This one's called Sweet Dream Baby. Yeah. Ready? All right. Well, I'm listening to them owls call each other across the way. All I can think about is you. Got so many things to tell you, I got so many things to say. Guess that it'll have to wait till another day. I can't seem to get you alone. Every time we start to talk, somebody comes along. And then you're gone like a butterfly flight. I'm left alone with my screams at night. Well, it's been 2 years or maybe a little more. I first saw you strolling my storefront door. The sun had hit your face and your face had hit my heart. I spent the last 2 years screaming in the dark. Sweet dream, baby, come on home. Sweet dream, baby, come into my arms. Sweet dream, baby, set free. Sweet dream, baby, come to me. Well, I'm listening to them owls call each other across the way. All I can think about is you. Got so many things to tell you, I got so many things to say. Guessing it'll have to wait till another day. Cause I can't seem to get you alone. Every time we start to talk, somebody comes along. And then you're gone like a butterfly flight. And I'm left alone with my screams at night. Sweet dream, baby, come on home. Sweet dream, baby, come into my arms. Sweet dream, baby, set free. Sweet dream, baby, come to me. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you.
You're listening to the 2023 Folk Marathon on this fifth night, and we've got Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer in. And I just wonder, I had forgotten how much I enjoyed having Jen here because Jen gets into it with the dancing, and I love that. That's every time I've seen Jen.
Some people would call it an
perform-
affliction.
I did once put my knees straight through the thing.
Wow. Well,
You live, you learn.
You live, you learn.
but it's a wonderful thing, and I encourage you to get out and catch these two when they're out there. Sometimes Jen is with,
That's correct.
yeah,
Usually
Jim at the Blue
mostly
Moon
solo at the diner, but Jen joins me sometimes.
on
and
occasion.
Maybe Anna might sometimes.
You never know. So
Yep.
here's
and
what
other
I
people too.
encourage. And speaking of the diner, I want to thank Laura and the crew for making a nice donation.
Laura, Megan, Hazel, Charles. You're the
Yes,
best.
indeed. And we also want to thank John, who caught you back in 2017. Can you believe 6 years ago?
Wow.
Oh, my
John?
goodness. That's when he first caught you down at Albemarle Cider Works.
Yes, yes. Charlotte, Shelton family, all you good folks.
So,
Yeah.
you know, when you hear about Jim out there performing, you want to take advantage of it, whether he's got Jen or also Anna. Well,
Anna,
that's
or,
always
or who knows who will show
Yep,
up. You never
but
know.
big thing is show up for live music. That's something we all want to
Yes,
remember.
sir.
That's a
Yes,
big part
sir.
of what we believe in here at WTJU, and that's why we're encouraging you, a station that every Friday night has a concert series here, regardless of the season. Only
Yeah, there
time
you
when
go.
we don't is when we have 8 concerts going on that week, as we do this week. So give
Sometimes
us a call.
happens in this town.
I'll tell you. Give us a call at 434-924-3959, online at WTJU.net. Real simple, real fast. Then just get back to enjoying yourself here at WTJU with Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer. What's
All
coming
right.
up?
This one's called Bend and Not Break. I heard the whistle blowing, was the middle of the night, taking your soul away on moonlight. I saw those steel wheels rolling down a silver thread of light. leaving me behind to face wrong from right. And I heard them angels singing all around my cabin door, saying I won't see your face no more. I don't know if I can bend without breaking. I don't know if I can take another day. I don't know if I will live to see tomorrow. Scatter my broken dreams on your way. See, I'm used to being alone. Planted that dark seed, now that dark seed is grown. I heard the screen door slam as I ran into the night. I could not see for all the tears in my eyes. And I'm standing on that mountain, Lord, screaming at the sky. It's not forever, it's not goodbye. I don't know if I can bend without breaking. I don't know if I can take another day. I don't know if I will live to see tomorrow. Scatter my broken dreams on your way. Won't you scatter my broken dreams on your way? Thank y'all.
Live here at the stage, sounds of Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer, and we've had some more pledges. I just want to thank those folks, including Stephen and Catherine, for their donation, and as well as one that just came in from Misha, Jared, and Karina.
Well, thank you.
And in fact,
What
do we have-
vampire kitty.
yeah, well, actually, they said if there's any chance, there's time for Kitty's favorite song,
Oh,
"Fish and
man.
Whistle."
Well, we'll see. That's
All
I
right.
didn't write that song.
Okay.
Do
Well,
you know do you know that song? John Prine song?
I can do anything for the little kitty.
Well,
She's named that because she's red.
how much? Well, let's see. How much money did they give Peter?
Oh, yeah, wait.
a gentleman does not.
I like your style.
But
But
it-
Halloween, she dressed as a white cat dressed as a black cat.
Okay.
So it was very ingenious
Yes.
costume. So she
They would come to the diner, this lovely family, and she wanted to hear this song every week, and she would dance in the most incredibly interpretive kitten dance moves to like this super sweet John Prine song, and she's like modern dancing the heck out of it.
No, she really got it.
We could try it, if you don't know it, that's all right.
Well, but as we were playing, I was reminded 3 years ago. Obviously, times were different, but Jen, are you still a doula?
I am still a doula, yeah.
That night, you were waiting on a baby to be born,
Yes.
and so we had a clear path so you could run out the door. And right at 8:59, the call came, and Jesse grabbed that upright, and you ran out the door. So.
I left my bass. Fortunately, my spouse is also a bass player, so he came and picked it up, and I ran into the hospital, and that baby was born like an hour later. Yeah.
Good
So
catch.
that's one of those I just don't forget. So it's
Nice.
I'm hoping we don't have to clear a path tonight. Yeah. Okay, just checking. So folks, hey, we've got a special opportunity in this last half hour that if we can raise $300 more, at least we get another $300 gifted to us by our friends. Yeah. Yep, at Veneri Studio.
Nice.
Yeah. So if we can just raise $300
Come on,
more
everybody.
before 9 o'clock, we get another $300 gifted to us thanks to
man.
Veneri
And that
Studio.
goes a long
so.
way.
It does. You know, it costs us $91 an hour to be on the air. So that's over 3 hours of extra airtime.
Wow.
So we would love for folks to do their part and make that pledge at 434-924-3959 or online at WTJU.net. All right.
We're just discussing the John Prine song. See if we can do it for. This is really be throwing ourselves out there. We're all friends here, right? Okay.
Never mind all the cameras and
Yeah. It's like, this is actually a global broadcast. Like you could
yes,
be
it is.
in Europe watching this.
It's bedtime in Europe.
In fact,
I don't know.
we've got a signal coming in from Antarctica. So
Nice. All right, cold up there. Well, I've been thinking lately about the people I meet. Car wash on the corner and the hole in the street. The way my ankles hurt with shoes on my feet. Wondering if I'm gonna see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. Used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I'd go to town to drink, give the girls a pinch. Don't think they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fishing, whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, make a big wish that we'll never have to do this again. Again, give it. Well, my very first job said thank you and please. Made me scrub a parking lot down on my knees. Then I got fired for being scared of bees, and they only give me 50 cents an hour. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Whistle and go fishing in heaven. Yeah, we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Thank you. God bless John Prine, right?
well, absolutely, John Prine is one of those names that we all, you know, this past week at the Grammys, Bonnie Raitt sang a song for John Prine. So.
Yeah. Yep. He's in our DNA now. He's kind of like Elvis. He's in there. A lot of people don't know it, but he's in there.
Those just tuning in, that's Jim Waive and Jen Fletcher up there on the stage on this fifth night of the 2023 Folk Marathon. This is our fifth concert. We've got 3 left tomorrow. First one at 10 o'clock, 2 hours. Second at 2 p.m., 2 hours. And the last one at 8 for 1 hour.
Wow.
So we've got the Brims coming in with some dancers all across the front.
Get out of here.
Yeah, yep. Because our theme this week is Shall We Dance?
Oh, okay.
And then at 2 o'clock, we got Mama Tried.
Nice.
And then we're going to close
love
things
those
out
guys.
with Leslie Scott Jones and her band Brown Sugar. So
Get
it's
out
going to be
here.
a great night,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but tonight we're lucky enough to have these two with us, and they're here because we're raising funds for WTJU. We've been around since 1957, and we're hoping to be around for at least another 65 years. And the way we do that is by asking you to call in those pledges, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. We've got this challenge going on until 9 o'clock. Raise $300, and our friends at Veneri Studio kick in another $300. Very simple. All you have to do is call. And in fact, Michael's going to send around this. Oh, it's already going around. It's just so our studio audience can help us get to that extra $300.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to get out of the way now and let you all do your thing.
Well, thank you, Peter. If it goes for another 160 years, what are they going to do about you? Are they going to clone you, Peter? I think that's the only way to do it.
I just can't die. That's all it is.
That's right. They'll pickle you. Little Peter Jones kimchi. All right. This one's called Give Me Some Lovin'. Well, you're the prettiest thing that I ever seen. Come over here, sit on my knee. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Yeah, you wiggle just right when you walk on by. Try to speak but can only sigh. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Yeah, your eyes are deep and they sparkle bright, kinda like the stars at night. Lips are red like sweet, sweet wine. I wanna get drunk all the time. So come on over here, put your arms around me. Squeeze me so tight I can barely breathe. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Yeah, your skin, it came from the creamery. Your hips, they came from the dreamery. Some things are meant to be. Come on, pretty baby, won't you dance with me? So won't you give me a peck on my right cheek so I got something to think of when I go to sleep. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Yeah, you are. Give me a peck on my right cheek so I got something to think of when I go to sleep. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Yeah, you are. Give me some lovin'. Give me some lovin'. 'Cause you're the prettiest thing I ever seen. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I don't know what the listeners outside this area are doing, but we've got some loving from our folks here in the studio audience.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we did. We've made a nice dent in what we're trying to raise to get that
Well,
extra
that's
$300.
great. I was just loving them for their applause and willingness to share their
Exactly.
time with us tonight. But hey, good on y'all.
Yes, indeed. We have got less than $200 to go to get that extra.
Boom.
Big time. So many thanks to everybody here in the audience.
Yes, thank you all.
And those who are outside the audience, now it's your turn. Step up and call 434-924-3959, online at WTJU.net. We're not asking one person to give that $200. We're not asking two people. We're asking you to do what you can, just as the studio audience did its part. So give us a call, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Coming up at 9 o'clock, I don't know if any of y'all know who Professor Bebop is.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be doing a special program with the professor, looking back over the last 50
Wow.
years.
Wow,
And
that's a good one.
airing some of his old shows and hearing some thoughts from the professor about
Really?
those years. Yeah, so I hope everybody stays tuned for that at 9 o'clock.
Bebop pontificates.
Yes,
Man, he's got
indeed.
some stories to tell. You know it.
Yes, indeed. So hope you all stick around for that. But right now, we've got 20 plus minutes to go, and we still haven't heard from you. So make that pledge, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. All right, Jim and Jen, what's coming up?
This next one's called Trouble's You. And not that you're having trouble, but you are the trouble. Trouble's you. Is you.
English major.
Yes. Yeah, kind of. Standing outside the shack, I pressed to the crack, cold steel running down my back. I came back for you. I'll pay my dues and then we're done, 'cause riding with you, it ain't no fun. Tell you it's been trouble, son, since the day that I met you. Smoking fire and burning lead, crashing doors, seeing red. Now there's 4 lawmen dead, thanks to you. Once we're out of this jailhouse, I'm headed north and you're headed south. Don't you give me no mouth, troubles you. I can tell by the look in your eye, you don't believe me. But can't you tell by the look in mine, I'm cutting free. They ain't gonna take me. I'm sitting in my rocking chair, seeing smoke way out there. You sold me out without a care. You showed your colors true. My head says that I should run up and leave before you come, but there's 6 bullets in this here gun, and each one's for you. I can tell by the look in your eye, you don't believe me. But can't you tell by the look in mine, cutting free? They ain't gonna take me. Thank you, thank you.
Live here on the stage, Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer. And someone who's going to be joining us in the studio at 9 is Russ Perry, who's been around TJU even longer than the good professor. So we're going to be hearing from that.
So he's got his doctorate then.
Yes, indeed. But Russ just brought in some vinyl with Merle Haggard. And that reminds me that some of y'all may not know that we've got a movie star up there on the stage.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and Merle Haggard was a part of that.
He was. I got to spend the day with Merle Haggard at a church in Richmond, and it was a remarkable experience. The whole thing was a really great experience, but you're not going to see it in Cannes or anything like that.
But it was a special film, and
it was really great. It was a lot of local Charlottesville people were in it, a lot of older country folk, Merle Haggard. Yeah, there was Dr. Ralph Stanley, Charlie McCoy. Gosh, Justin Townes Earl was in it. He's no longer with us.
Yeah,
none of them are with us anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm just getting stuck on when he said to you, Jimmy, I have no idea what you just said.
Yeah, it was perfect. He delivered the line perfectly. Yep. He invited. I don't know, but we went to film with Dr. Ralph Stanley at his home in Coburn, Western Virginia. And we just pulled in, and he opened the door and walked out, and we sat in his kitchen for like 8 hours. And I was like, what? No, he's telling stories about how Bob Dylan came to visit him and wouldn't leave his car. He was too intimidated to come into his house. Talking about how him and his brother, Carter, were like starting a band. He picked them up from the train after the war. And they were like, let's start a band. And that was just the greatest thing. So anyway.
Well, that just reminds me that we are able to be one step closer to all those legends because of someone like Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer right here, because they had that and we get to hear that story.
Yeah.
And WTJU does that. We get to hear stories all year long like that from these artists who share those personal recollections with us. And that's one of the things I particularly enjoy is that it's, of course, the live music is a big part of it, but hearing the stories behind the music is
Absolutely.
something
A lot
we
goes
take great
on.
pride in. Yeah, so
Some of those moments were just nothing was happening, like waiting, just sitting. And you just like say something, and I would like learn about, there's Merle Haggard sitting next to me, you know? It's like, what in the world? But they're super nice, all of them were super gracious and super nice and welcoming and kind and great experience.
well, we have a great experience. We've got Jim and Jen up there, and we've had some nice pledges. In that last song, I just want to thank our friends Angela for making a lovely donation.
Yeah, Angela.
Yeah,
Thank you.
big fan of Jim and Jen up there, and want just to hear some more music. So they said, pipe down, Peter, let them play. But I just got to give out that phone number one more time, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. little over $150 to go, and we're going to get that extra $300. We've got 15 minutes to do it. Yeah. So 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net.
Excellent, excellent. All right, well, this one's called The Likes of You. It's all the things that, well, not all of them, but some of the things that I've been fortunate enough to see throughout my life. And I wrote this song, and then a girl that I know up in across the mountain, it's an art teacher, used this song to create a PowerPoint for her art class. She's a middle school teacher. And so, I mean, you know you made it when that's happened, right? So here you go. This one's called The Likes of You. I've seen the Eiffel Tower at night, Paris, France. I've been to the Moulin Rouge. I've seen them ladies dance. Seen the Mona Lisa, and I've seen her smile. But honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. I've seen Manet's Olympia and Henri Rousseau's Dream. I've seen the birth of Venus, seen the girl with the pearl earring, seen Michelangelo's David and the Pietà. But honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. Ain't ever seen the likes of you, no, my life, dear. Ain't ever seen the likes of you. Won't you come near? Whisper all those sweet things I've been longing to hear. 'Cause honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. I've seen blue works by Picasso, Notre Dame's rose window, Salvador Dali's ruby beaten heart, the crown jewels in London's tower. Trade them all for just 1 hour. 1 hour with you. I've seen the Colosseum and the Spanish stairs in Rome. Seen the Sistine Chapel, seen the Venus de Milo. Seen Monet's water lilies and Van Gogh's Starry Night. But honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. Ain't never seen the likes of you. No, my life, dear. Ain't ever seen the likes of you. Won't you come near? Whisper all those sweet things I've been longing to hear. 'Cause honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. No, honey, I ain't ever seen the likes of you. Thank you very much.
You're listening to the 2023 Folk Marathon on this fifth night of our live performances. We've got Jim Waive and Jen Fleischer up there performing for us. And we've got just about 11 minutes left, and we're $140 away from hitting that big challenge. We can do it. $140, it's a piece of cake.
A little over $10 a minute.
That's
Come on,
just
come
what
on.
it is. We can do it. And the moment we hit that $140 left, we get another $300 from our friends at Veneri Studio, who not
I
only
love it.
issue these challenges, but they're underwriters all year long.
Really?
Because they support the
So
station.
they put their money where their mouth is.
They have for years, and we're very thankful. And every marathon, they step up and do their part. And we're
Well,
very
thank
thankful.
you very much for doing that.
Yes, indeed. That's Veneri Studio. Thanks to them. And, of course, thanks to Jim and Jen. Jim, I got to ask you, first time you wrote a song?
Oh, boy. High school, something like that. So it wasn't the best song. I don't remember it. I'm sure I led a relatively uneventful growing up, so I didn't have a whole lot of angst or anything. So It was probably something about actually, the first song I wrote was like almost a limerick kind of song that I would sing at the dinner table when I was about that big. And it was about a spotted dog running around the yard and falling in a mud puddle. But that's about all I remember. He just drew that out of my subconscious. But that wasn't a very good song either. It did create an image, though. So, I mean, what is art, right? Got a reaction.
And you got to start somewhere, as they
Yes,
say. And
everybody
that's a great
starts somewhere.
place. And, well, Jim, before you play another one, I'm curious. Do you ever go back and rewrite some of your older ones, or kind of those placeholders?
The arrangements are fluid. Yes. Depends on the format. Like, if you catch me with my band, there's a lot more instrumental space between lyrics and verses and choruses and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I do. I tweak words and whatnot, but I don't often go back and really work them too much because, well, I don't know.
They're like tattoos. You just
Yeah, it's like you get what you got and be happy with it. And
seem like a good idea.
snapshot. Yeah, most of them were good ideas at the time, and the ones that weren't, I don't remember. So
That's how we feel about the shows that didn't make it here on
There you
WTJU.
go, man.
But we're thankful that they were there when they were there. So.
yes, had some
So,
time to fill.
Yeah. Hey, folks, we got 9 minutes left, and we've had some nice donations right here in the studio. You can do your part too at home, or maybe you're in your car. Go online to WTJU.net or call 434-924-3959 and make that pledge. Do your part, and Veneri Studio will do its part come 9 o'clock when we hit that big magic number. Meantime, Jim, what are you
All
doing?
right.
And Jan?
If you're in your car, pull over before you get in.
It's the law. We care.
It is the law. This one's called Friday Night. Well, let's jump in the car and get out of here. Go to Piggly Wiggly and get some beer. Go down to the lake and watch the fireflies. Swear I love you till the day I die. Well, it's been a long week working for the man, but I work as hard as any other man can. Friday night, it's you and me. There ain't no place we gotta be. So come on, baby, let's go for a ride. Roll down the windows, let the night inside. Put on our favorite George Jones song. Turn it up loud so we can sing along. 'Cause there ain't no place in this world I'd rather be. Singing 3-part harmony, you, George Jones, and me. Sky full of stars and the wind's blowing right. Come on with me, baby, it's Friday night. Then we can head on down to the local bar. We'll kick our heels up to a steel guitar. Tomorrow's Saturday, so we can sleep in. And we'll get up after morning and we'll do it again. So come on, baby, let's go for a ride. Roll down the windows, let the night inside. Put on our favorite George Jones song. Turn it up loud so we can sing along. 'Cause there ain't no place in this world I'd rather be. Singing 3-part harmony, you, George Jones, and me. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I just might be right. Come on with me, baby, it's Friday night. So come on, baby, let's go for a ride. Roll down the windows, let the night inside. Put on our favorite George Jones song. Turn it up loud so we can sing along. 'Cause there ain't no place in this world I'd rather be. Singing 3-part harmony, you, George Jones, and me. Sky full of stars and the wind's blowing right. Come on with me, baby, it's Friday night. Yeah, won't you come on with me, baby, it's Friday night. Thank you very much.
Live here at the stage, Jim Waive and Jen Flasher. We've got 5 minutes left to go, folks. We had some nice pledges coming in. I think we're going to do it, but you know, in these last 5 minutes, I'm going to clear out just so we can hear nothing but live music as the rest of y'all call in those pledges, 434-924-3959, online, WTJU.net. Thanks to everybody who's pledged, but a big special thanks to Jim and Jen for coming by
Peter,
WTJU.
The force behind it, man.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm going to get out of the way and let you go right till 9 o'clock, and if y'all want to do a little bit more for these folks, I'm not going to say no because I'll be upstairs.
Okay. Well, we won't stop in the middle of a song.
I appreciate that. All right. Thank you much.
Thank you, Peter. And thank y'all for kicking in the money. And TJU is a gem. It's a really great thing. And so thank you for having us. And we'll do as many as we can fit in the next 4.5 minutes. But this one's called Why I Hunt. How can you go to sleep at night? Don't know memories make you long for daylight. How can you face me after what you've done? I'm gonna get the gun, you start to run. You see, I'm gonna go out after midnight, and I'm gonna hunt till dawn. And when I get back, I don't wanna see your face. I wanna see you gone. And then I'm gonna go up in the north woods, way up high above the snow line. Find me something there to kill. Blood's gonna ease my mind. So that's why I thank heaven for God's creatures that kept me out of jail. You see, I've had a gun and shot my loved one, but instead of it, I go hunting for whitetail. Baby, you'd better thank your lucky stars that I don't turn this gun on you. 'Cause, darling, I love you, dear, I do. I'd never hurt a hair on you. So that's why I thank heaven for God's creatures that kept me out of jail. You see, I've had a gun and shot my loved one, but instead of it, I go hunting for whitetail. Yeah, instead of it, I go hunting for whitetail. Thank y'all very much. Well, we've got about 25 seconds left, so we'll start another one. All you people out there and there probably won't get to hear it, but if y'all want to hear another one, then we'll do another one. And a shout out to Walker McCarran, who's watching. Love you, Dub. He's a relative. He's a dub. All right, this one's called the Apocalyptic Love Song number 2. Here we go. Thanks again. Well, where we gonna go? Where we gonna hide? Where we gonna go when that mountaintop explodes? Where we gonna go? Baby, where we gonna hide? Well, now where we gonna run if we wanna sail a setting sun? I'm gonna run into your arms, you're gonna run right into mine. Ain't gonna listen to nobody, they're only wasting our time. Let the fall winds blow, let it rain down on us. 'Cause after fire and brimstone, it's only heaven above. So won't you look into my eyes, tell me what do you see? Tell me you don't feel the same as I do, honestly. It's been a lifetime since I've seen you. I don't want to lose you again. Well, now I believe that we can be lovers, fighters, and friends again. 'Cause one of these days I'm gonna be making love to you. You're gonna look me square in the eye, say, babe, I love you too. And you can trust my heart, I know that it's true. Yes, I do. And you can trust my love, it's honest as the sky is blue. It's for you, boo. So when anybody asks me what's my favorite thing to do, I don't even have to think, it's spending time with you. Don't you let other people tell you what they think you ought to do. Well, there's only one rule, baby, that's to your own heart be true. 'Cause one of these days I'm gonna be making love to you. You're gonna look me square in the eye, say, babe, I love you too. And you can trust my heart, I know that it's true. And you can trust my love, it's honest as the sky is blue. It's for you, boo. So where we gonna go? Where we gonna hide? Where we gonna go when that mountaintop explodes? Where we gonna go? Baby, where we gonna hide? Well, now where we gonna run if we wanna sail a setting sun? I'm gonna run into your arms, you're gonna run right into mine. Well, thank y'all very much. Thank you for coming.